Sir, there is one question from Padma Gita, who had asked that is implementation necessary for research? Is innovation always a must for research? And one more which is there, which is relating to the fact that if statistics is important for research, statistics not.
As I said, that's why I gave the example of qualitative research, particularly Edward Gumason. If you look at the Harvard, business school, they rely a lot on case studies. Edward Gumason's approach is on qualitative research only. So this is a very wrong notion that research means statistics. I think you can definitely do qualitative research which is as strong as robust as quantitative research or statistics.
Right. So there was one, I think, last question from Sudha Deepti. She's thanking you for the session. Should I proceed in narrowing down my research problem as my research topic is more generic? Though I'm trying to read many papers, I'm stuck to narrow down to fix problem statements. Sometimes it makes me low. How do I overcome? What are the correct parameters we need to consider for making our research a good quality?
See, the question is narrowing down is up to you. See, because as I said, if you are doing any study, the broader it is, the harder it is. Because any research, the last part is always about direction of future research. Correct. So we do, these are our conclusions, these are the limitations, and the last section is normally direction for future research. So basically if you take a small group which is within the scope, because you are doing it for your own, in a way which is understood by others and you are also comfortable. So how much narrow you would like to get, how much you would like to narrow it down, it's up to you. There is nothing to feel low about. Research is something which is to be enjoyed. Never feel low about it. You just enjoy it. That's it. See, the problem in our education is, I can tell you, people think by, doing very, what I call, education in a manner which is not enjoyment at that point in time, we will do an enjoyment later on. Okay. It never happens like that. When COVID will come, when COVID will go, we don't know. Enjoy the moment. So if you are a school, enjoy the school first. Then if you are doing a PhD research, enjoy your PhD research first. Don't think today I will work so much and I will put so much pressure on myself that tomorrow that I will have a better day. Tomorrow's better day will come only when I have got a better day today. So whatever you are doing today, if you don't enjoy, that makes no sense. You must enjoy today. If you learn to enjoy, you will always learn to enjoy throughout your life. First, learn to enjoy. So don't be low. Okay, whatever is there, whether it is narrow or whichever way you define it, you find it okay. If you are satisfied, that okay, fine. This is good for me and I am happy. That's happiness. That's it. What do you think is the impact of social media on the attitude of customer? Your inputs, sir. Nowadays, social media is, you see that social media is winning, and not just customers. You look at it, it is the social media war which is winning and which is making an election results. Okay, whether it is US or in India. Okay, so there is definitely an impact, but I think that the impact, the way we see it today. Earlier, what used to happen? Whatever is in print, we used to trust. Whatever we see on particular media, we trust. Today, what has happened is people have started their own filtration mechanism. So impact is definitely there, both positive and negative. But people have started, customers are becoming smart, people are becoming smart. They have started their own, I would say, moderation and filtration. Even when there is something on print, something in the media, everybody knows who is doing what. Madam, you are on mute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I think that is about the question. Apart from that, I think a lot of people are thanking you for the insightful session. Indeed, I mean, it was really very, very engrossing, insightful, impactful, and I think we had a wonderful session. Thanks to you.
Thank you so much. Okay, it's
Banga sir.
great pleasure.
Yes, sir. I would like to ask Dr. Banga sir to.
Professor Atish ji, in fact, is a unique session in that journey of an entrepreneur to become, say, researcher. That's what we have, say, gone through. And furthermore, even after becoming a researcher, how you monetize, say, whatever you have learned, that's a great thing. I think there are a lot of learning from your session for our research scholars. And as you rightly said, research is not the full stop. It's the beginning of a continuous journey. That is what is wonderful takeaway from your session. Professor Ji, I thank you wholeheartedly for taking your time off, that too in the evening, that too on a Saturday, to be with us. It's a great session, Professor. And I should thank you on my own behalf and on behalf of all my research scholars and my colleagues and the university. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Sarthak, and thanks to our technical team also, and thanks everyone for the participation. Have a good day, good weekend. I'll connect with you later, sir. Thank you.
Thanks.
Banga sir, shall we disconnect, sir?
Yes, please. Go on.
Right. Thank you.